Why do we hurt the people we love the most? It's a question that I get every now and then. And people wonder, why am I hurting the people I love? Well, it's complicated. But ultimately, it's because you feel a lot. And when you feel threatened, which happens to many of us who learned something called anxious attachment growing up, that if the relationship feels like it's threatened, if things aren't going your way, well, the ego takes over and it starts to feel like it's the end of the world if things don't go according to how you want them to turn out. And so our body feels like it's the end of the world. So the body feels like there's this epic threat happening and responds by going into fight or flight. If we allow our body to escalate into fight or flight, then we become dumber. We don't think things through. We lose connection with empathy and compassion, and it just becomes this survival moment where we have to get our way, or internally it'll feel like we'll die, but intellectually we know that's not true, especially afterwards when we come back to our senses. But in the moment, that's what's going on. And unless we're connected to our body so that we can soothe ourselves, stop and breathe slowly, right? Real key thing is shut your mouth, breathe through the nose. You get the sinuses condition the air so that you get 20% more oxygen into your body, into your brain, and things tend to slow down. So get to know this part of you that escalates up to the point where you're going to harm the people you love, and then you can recognize when it's happening. But often you can go back generations and see all this stuff happening in our parents and our grandparents. What was going on there? And this isn't about blaming them. This is just acknowledging, okay, that's in my nervous system. And the traumas that were in their bodies often get passed down into our bodies. Not all the time, and not to each sibling either. We receive them differently. So we hurt the people we love because we haven't investigated what's going on internally in ourselves enough that we can be in charge. So our nervous system is in charge of us. Well, then we're way more likely just to harm the people we love. Have a good